so bright. Dimitri and Doreen light up the side. He's the real estate to Poppy, closing deals all day. She's everybody's favorite, spreading love in every way. But come Tuesday night, it's a whole new scene. They link up live with Jen, the Houston queen. She's the vice queen of H-Town, proud as can be. And behind the scenes, Tia keeps it running smoothly. 3 the hard way on a Tuesday night. Tia's in the booth making sure it's tight. 2 cities apart, but they feel so near. When they go live, it's the show of the year. Dimitri and Jen, 30 years in the game. From Navy days to podcast fame, best friends for life, making memories anew. With Doreen and Tia, it's a powerhouse crew. Jen shouts H-Town with southern pride. Dimitri counters with his Vegas vibe. Doreen just smiles, keeps the peace in check. And Tia's on the board, making sure there's no wreck. 3 the hard way on a Tuesday night. Tia's got the sound, keeping things just right. It's a comedy ride, so buckle in tight. Cause when they start talking, it's pure delight. Jen's got Houston, Dimitri's got the strip, trading playful jabs with a teasing quip. Doreen's the heart, but Tia's got the reins, running the show. She's the brains of the game. So mark your Tuesdays, don't miss a beat. 3 the hard way brings the heat. From Navy bonds to a married life, through laughter, love, and a little strife. 3 the hard way on a Tuesday night. Live from Vegas, Houston inside, with Tia in charge, behind the scenes. They're the sharpest crew you've ever seen. Dimitri, Doreen, Jen, Glenn too. With Tia's magic touch, they're the perfect crew. So grab your drink and take a seat. With 3 the hard way, your week's complete.
Out in Vegas, where the nights are bright, Dimitri and Dorina light up the sight. He's the real estate poppy, closing deals all day. She's everybody's favorite, spreading love in every way. But come Tuesday night, it's a whole new scene. They link up live with Jen, the Houston queen. She's the vice queen of H-Town, proud as can be. And behind the scenes, Tia keeps it running smoothly. 3 the hard way on a Tuesday night. Tia's in the booth, making sure
out
it's
in
tight.
Vegas where the nights are bright. Dimitri and Doreen light up the site. He's the real estate poppy, closing deals all day. She's everybody's favorite, spreading love in every way. But come Tuesday night, it's a whole new scene. They link up live with Gender Houston Queen. She's the vice queen of H-Town, proud as can be. And behind the scenes, Tia keeps it running smoothly. Free the hard way on a Tuesday night. Tia's in the booth making sure it's tight. Two cities apart, but they feel so near. When they go live, it's the show of the year.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Three the Hard Way. I am one of your hosts, Dimitri, aka Real Estate Poppy, and there is my lovely wife, Doreen, aka the Honorary Queen of Crenshaw. And you may be noticing that we're missing a person tonight. I don't know if she's on assignment or confinement.
Her away, or I was like, is she on secret incognito? Trip somewhere or what?
Yeah, we're missing our best friend Jen Glenn. So hopefully she'll pop up in the crowd. But she's from Houston, so she might be out there doing Houston things.
You never know, those Houston nights.
But we do have a replacement. Not a replacement, but somebody sitting in for Jen Glenn.
Possibly replace Jen Glenn.
You can't replace her, but someone is sitting in for her. And just full disclosure, I asked some Black people if they wanted to sit in the black seat tonight, and they did not. So
Nobody wanted the black seat?
So who does jobs that Black people won't do? Welcome to the show, Erica, everybody.
Always a Mexican. Hi, everyone.
Thank you for helping us out tonight.
No, of course.
Yes,
it's my pleasure. I'm
you.
excited to
Thank
be
you,
here.
Erica.
Thank you, stealing Gentry's Wi-Fi and her job, her show.
They don't have Wi-Fi on the black side of Houston, so. And no, KB, this is not KP gear. I was going to talk about that maybe a little later, maybe next week. I don't want to talk about our president. So, but yeah, ladies, let's start with our guest, baby. Erica, how was your day today?
Good. Work was not as crazy. Guys, this year at work, I know I bitch about it a lot of my show, but it's really kicked my ass. I'm not going to lie. It's this week slowed down a little, so I was able to sneak away, go lap swimming for a bit. And that's when you got a hold of me when I was about to leave the gym. So you got me in a good mood. I was still high on endorphins.
Wait, you have a pool at work?
No. I work from home.
Oh.
Oh, she has a pool at home.
So she
No. I don't have a pool at home. No,
okay.
I wish I did, but it's so freaking expensive. And just, I don't have a pool at home. So I belong to a athletic spa though.
An athletic spa.
Athletic spa, and they have an adult swim, like lap swim pool there. So that's where I go.
Do we have one of those here? I have to join that.
You do. It's kind of like a Lifetime Fitness.
Okay, but it's spa.
Yes, they have a whole spa in there as well.
Do they put spa on the end of it to charge you more money?
Oh,
it's really a YMCA with lotion.
That's how they get you, and they got me.
I was like, I'd pay for a spa membership.
Well,
but the services
Erica,
are not included with the fee. No, that's totally on top. So I pay a ridiculous amount a month. And then if I want to go get a massage or my nail or anything,
don't get the spa.
I have to pay like an additional X amount of money.
Well, that sounds like a whole crock of shit to me.
Infused water.
They do add lemons in the water. They've got a cafe. They've got a bar. So on the weekends, after Memorial Day to the end of Labor Day, they have a bar on the outside, like adult pool. So this Saturday, as a matter of fact, I went lap swimming and I was just hanging out because it was a beautiful day. And I wanted to, I was like, I'll grab a cocktail after I swim or whatever and hang out. And I decided to hop on and do like a quick pop-up poolside on Station Head. And guess what, guys? The bar didn't open. The bar did not open. So I have to write a strongly worded email now. Like, how dare they?
You better not to whom it may concern them. Leave those people alone. They already got you.
How dare you not have the bar open?
God.
That's what I look forward to in the summertime.
Chappie said happy ending is 5 tacos.
Oh my God.
Ingo's not giving up those tacos though.
Where's my Michelle?
Let's welcome the people. Look, you go, baby. How was your day? I almost skipped you.
I know. What the heck?
It's been a long day.
Actually, my day was really good. I worked on some commissioned rhinestone projects that were given to me. I have a sweatshirt and I have 2 purses that I'm working on. And then when I get the sweatshirt done, I'm going to have 2 t-shirts to work on for the same person. So that's been keeping me busy today.
Wait, when you say t-shirts and purses, what are you doing? Adding rhinestones?
Rhinestoning them.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah, rhinestoning them. So they bought some purses and he is a very flamboyant personality. I'm trying to be good tonight, Michi. He's a flamboyant personality, and so he wanted me to rhinestone his purses for him. So that's what I'm doing. One is in the shape of like a Beetle car, like a 70s Beetle car, and the other purse is a clock that actually works.
Oh, I want to see the
Mom,
Beatles purse when you're done. Like the little
Okay,
Beatles
I'll have
purse.
to show
That
it to
sounds
you
super
guys.
cute.
you had
I'll
a
have to
piano
show
too,
it to you
babe.
guys. What's that, Michi?
You did a piano too.
And I did a piano for him. I've done a piano purse
Oh,
for
nice.
him. So yeah,
Vegas,
yeah,
baby.
heck yeah,
Baby,
that's right.
I don't want to
So
interrupt
I've
your
been working on that.
verboseness, but really quick,
Yeah.
Don't say my name, Alfred.
Rolandism just came. Once you finish, I'm gonna do everyone else, but I had
Good to
just had to.
everybody else
Name,
too.
Alfred.
Oh, and you want to hear something exciting that happened to me at the swap meet?
Oh my god. Yes,
So-
I always like those stories.
Oh my god. Well, I felt a little bad because it kind of goes to a throwback. Do you remember when I talked about the bitch slap? That the Asian guy went into the pocket of the black guy and she got bitch slapped. I don't know if you remember that whole incident.
Yeah.
Why you like
That
this?
happened like several months ago. Anyway,
Why is Doreen like this?
this last weekend, all of a sudden, minding my own business, all of a sudden I see these 2 kids, and by kids I mean like teenagers, right? 15, 16, walking really super fast past the front of my shop and then start running. And then about 5 seconds later, here comes this Asian lady yelling, "Security! Security! They stole my stuff! Security!" I swear to God, I think it was the same Asian lady that got bitch slapped in front of my store.
Oh no.
Like
We
2
almost made it to you.
months ago. I was like, oh my dear God, this lady, she just needs to shut down her shop. I don't know what she sells.
Or she's got to
but
sage it down or do some sort of
something,
like a protection spell in there.
So she was yelling, "Security, security," chasing after these 2 teenagers running past my store.
You're at the
So-
swap meet. There has to be a little Mexican lady that's selling candles and
Right,
all that.
there's
Like,
gotta be. Why is it the
There
same
is.
for Asian lady?
so she's
She's
got to
like
go in
one
there and
row
clean up
over
her
from Doreen.
space. I'm sorry.
She's one row over from Doreen.
Oh, is she?
So
She sells the candles. Then there's someone else that sells the aqua frescas.
oh yeah,
And
yeah. Yeah.
They're so good.
Oh, and the amazing older black gentleman that brought me a raisin baked good the last weekend brought me another one this weekend. So I'm guessing I am now one of his favorites, and I'm on the list for raisin baked goods every weekend. So
And it's always raisin.
always the same thing. Always has raisins in it. I don't know. I pick them out.
Going on rerun. Thank you for being here.
So that's how my week has started. It's been quite adventurous.
Is it okay if I turn your ticker off now?
Okay, I suppose.
You did
How was
4
I for the verbose?
like
I didn't
4.5
do too bad,
minutes.
did I?
You've done worse.
Thank you.
So, and again, in honor of Erica being here, let's just show it. This is us doing the podcast, and there's Gentry. It looks like Duke let her come in from the rain, but
Right,
yeah.
it looks like she is at least under an overhang or something.
Yeah, that's what I was
there.
gonna say. Yeah.
We
Yeah,
don't want
she-
to mess her hair up or anything.
Yeah, she's from Houston.
I must say, I do like that red hat I got on.
It's like the one in the closet. That remember I put it on, and I was when I did. I'm not going. I was doing stuff. I had a Puerto Rican accent, and I was saying, "That know me, baby.
When you were wearing my hat.
I live on the 5th floor."
I do have to say, AI me's freaking me out.
Why?
I don't know. It's weird.
It's weird seeing your face on these pictures.
Yeah.
I know. And it actually looks like you too.
Yes and no.
Yes.
I was kind of like freaked out by it.
It's a resemblance of.
Roland said I better watch out for that old man. Hey, you can't stop grown people from doing what grown people want to do. She knows better. Ubi said, "Who's the light skinned man?" It's supposed to be me. So normally I have to make myself lighter so Gentry feel darker.
No,
Because no matter
She always
what,
wants to be darker.
she wants to be like Shaka Zulu. So even though we're the same color, she's like, "No, when she gets back, I'll tell you about the conversation."
You're a
we
little
had
bit
today.
lighter than Gentry.
Not by much.
You are though.
Pedro Bryson, thank you for being here as well. Before we get into guess what day it is, y'all, guess what day it is? It's our anniversary. 6 months.
Woohoo! 6
We've
months.
been doing this and we haven't quit yet.
Yay!
Where's my applause button? Lord. There it is. So yeah, Tia told me like, hey, it's our anniversary. And it definitely is. So I think we're on like episode, so if it says 71, we're on episode 29. And
Nice.
it wouldn't be possible without Tia.
Yeah.
Because I was we said AI has me bleaching. Because I get stressed out every Tuesday about this show.
Every Tuesday. It don't matter.
And if not for Tia, there's no way we would be able to do it. I would be in here hitting that button constantly just.
We'll do it live. Okay.
Just to be the entire show.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
So.
Hey, Snarky.
Tia always wants to say, hey, y'all are doing this, y'all doing that, y'all doing so great. Y'all includes you, Tia, because without you, we would not have this show. So thank you for everything you do.
Here.
She doesn't want to come on here.
We need to get her on here one of these nights, at least just for a few minutes.
She does not want to come on the show.
Well, congratulations, you guys. That's amazing. This is like an amazing feat. Like being able to get on here. And again, I've said it on our show plenty of times that you are the reason that we just decided to just do our YouTube show. You are inspiration. We had been, oh my God, Marissa and I are like our own worst enemies when it comes to our show. We're so critical. You know, we had bought all this equipment to like video ourselves when we did the station head show and posted it on YouTube, but we hated everything about the shot, like everything. We would pick everything apart.
Yeah.
And so that held us back for a lot of months. I'm not going to lie. Like if you go back to our YouTube channel, you're going to see a ton of just audio. You're just going to see a lot of the audio episodes that we did just because we were so nitpicky about going on camera. And then you guys did it. And I was just like, why are we doing this to ourselves?
I don't know if that's a compliment or if you're like, no. Shit, those assholes can do it. I know we can do it.
No. It made me comfortable. Like you guys were so good, and you just did it. You guys just said, "Fuck it, we're gonna do it. We're going live.
Fuck it, we're doing it live.
We'll do it live.
We're gonna go live." And we were like, "Well, we can do that too." And then again, like you told me behind the scenes, Rep, you're doing this show for our friends. Mm-hmm. So why are you like beating yourself up about it? And that's exactly. I hear that every time because I really do get nervous going on to our like right before we go on to our show. And I just always hear Dimitri telling me, you're doing it for our friends. Like, don't worry about it. And really, congratulations, guys. This is so awesome. This is a big feat. Your show is so fun. And I love being a part of it and now being able to host. I greatly appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys.
Well, thank you for being so supportive and for giving us that vote of confidence for inspiring you, because the person that inspired us is right here. Kaleo. So I don't know how they've done so many episodes without falling off, because there's been weeks where I want to do the show, but I wasn't confident about what we were doing, or not what we were doing, but in my ability to present it, depending on the mood that I was in. So, but I mean, you have to put your head down sometimes, and that's showbiz. So,
Showbiz.
so yeah, thank you, Kaleo and the WRSE crew. So we just have a little chain of
Absolutely.
congratulatory stuff going. So thank you. Now let's get into what day it is, because Gentry's not here to confuse it with.
We can't discuss the camel.
We've discussed it for the past 2 weeks.
I know, but I feel we should do it again, just for, in sake of Jen Glenn.
Gentry got confused when I changed it from just a camel to a camel with a kind of Beyonce person sitting on it.
Sitting on the camel.
So today is, I don't have a drum roll, National Egg Day.
Egg Day.
Let me get to my notes.
Oh.
As this client writes me and tells me she's going to make a decision this week. So that's good. So I don't have to start selling ass.
You have to buy yourself some chickens and start selling eggs.
Hey,
Call
right?
Dandy. We should rob Dandy's house. So let me try to be professional.
I like how these girls got a little meat on their bones.
Well, you know how I am.
Good, Michi.
I know. It took me forever to do this too. I'm going to talk about Duke next week, not this week, because we're going to try to stay efficient and be at Roland's at as close to 7 p.m. Pacific as possible. So, National Egg Day.
National Egg Day.
Say United States. Jesus Christ, well, I'm trying to read about National Egg Day.
You're going to introduce us to Egg Day? Okay, please. I'm sorry. Continue.
No, proceed.
I don't want to interrupt your eggs. Okay,
whatever.
No,
you
I
have
was
to
just going to ask Erica how she likes her eggs.
We talk about our eggs all the time. Let's let Dimitri talk about his for a bit.
His eggs. Okay, Michi, you talk about your eggs.
You guys sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
National Egg Day is celebrated in the United States every year on June 3rd to recognize and promote the nutritional value and versatility of eggs. While it isn't rooted in a specific historic event, the observance is part of a broader tradition in the U.S. of recognizing food staples through National Food Days. National recognition, though not federally declared, it's been embraced by food bloggers, restaurants, and health advocates as a chance to highlight eggs affordability. That doesn't exist anymore. High protein content, yes. I would celebrate it. So it's not really healthy, because I finally went and got a checkup, and my doctor was like, yeah, you can eat eggs maybe once a week.
What? So, seriously?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well, you just saved yourself a lot of money right there.
Right? That's like a life-saving situation.
And Roland knows me too well. And Chappie said, a couple of double yolkers there.
Oh, Chappie.
Oh, that's funny.
Let me star that one. That's all we need to talk about with eggs. That's quite enough. Unless you guys, baby, go ahead.
I was going to ask how you liked your eggs, Michi and Erica. I'm a scrambled girl myself. I love my eggs scrambled.
I'm not an egg person.
You're not an egg person?
No. So growing up, Mexican grandma, taking care of us, she would make eggs for us, but they would be so runny.
Oh, yeah.
And slimy, that they were so gross. Yeah. And we had to, we couldn't get up from off the table without eating everything. Ugh. Right? And she was the kind of grandma that also wouldn't let you have anything to drink on the table because you were going to get full from drinking whatever you're drinking and not eat the food. So we would have to sit there and eat those runny eggs. And because of that, my cousin, my sister, and I don't do eggs.
Ah, okay. I can see where you could be traumatized.
I bet Chappie is over there.
Traumatizing.
Chappie's like, because he loves runny eggs. I don't know why. Gordon Ramsay is my favorite celebrity chef, but I saw him make some eggs. I think it may have been a masterclass. I was like, I should get my money back for this subscription because, runny eggs bother me.
Yeah, no. I like my eggs, but they have to be hot, right, Michi? I like my eggs hot.
I've taken eggs that I just cooked out of the pan, and Doreen was about to put them in the microwave. I'm like, babe, I just
she wants some rubbery or what?
I don't know.
I like them hot.
But I will say on the very rare. First of all, I'm also not a breakfast person. Like breakfast for me is coffee and every once in a while a pastry. But if if we ever do go have breakfast somewhere, every once in a while I will do an omelet.
I think I had an omelet when Gentry picked that hot ass bacon up off the plate when she complained about the first order of bacon, and then the waitress came back. No, I tell this story every time I get a chance to.
Well, I know you are. I know you are.
See, chilaquiles with over easy eggs. Maybe that's why Erica doesn't like eggs. We should have said it's National Huevos Day.
Oh, then C. Never mind. C. Me gustan los huevos.
Oh, God.
No. Let me see. Amanda, my VB says, I love my eggs dirty and scrambled. What's dirty?
Dirty. All
I
right.
don't know.
She likes her eggs dirty.
Eggshell in them? I don't know. What does that mean?
Right? What's a dirty
She
egg?
throws them on the ground and scoops it up. And
With extra seasoning in there.
Oh, there we go. She likes to cook she says I like to cook my bacon in the iron skillet and then my eggs and my cheese going in a bit. Oh,
okay.
Okay.
That makes sense.
that sounds
Tell me
good.
something.
It actually does sound really yummy.
I thought she meant something different. So,
Of course you did, Michi.
I'm like, what is Ed OG doing over there? Dirty eggs? Never mind. So, this is a show about, hold on. Khalil's, how do you like your eggs? Fried or fertilized? And that's why I was gonna mention, because women can sell their eggs, right? Maybe you guys can educate me on this. I would be selling my eggs every month if I wasn't using them. Don't you get like $5,000 a pop? Like
yeah, but you
I don't
have
know how
to
that works.
first of all, you have to take a lot of hormones that really fuck up your body and like your entire system, because you're trying to like get more like I don't really understand, but like you're trying to get like healthy eggs or whatever. So you're doing a lot, like taking a lot of hormones. You're injecting yourself for like months for them to be able to harvest those eggs.
Interesting.
Did y'all hear a chicken?
Maybe it was my squeaky chair. Or
Oh,
my dog bark.
I think you're hearing shit because we're talking about eggs, Michi.
no, I heard a chicken. Just like when Gentry was washing dishes that one time when we were trying to talk about Denver.
Oh my God.
Or maybe it was my dog barking. I don't know.
I don't know. Or maybe I'm just out of it. So VB said, but you have to get all these shots and stuff. So
Yes, that's what Amanda said too. Yeah.
maybe I would not be selling my eggs every month. I don't know.
No.
Would you sell your sperm?
Well,
I don't get enough money for it.
he's not doing anything additional. He's not adding
Yeah,
any
that's
crazy
true. You
shit
don't
into
have
his
to add
body.
nothing to it.
Yeah.
That's true.
How much does sperm go for?
That's a great question, Michi.
Amanda probably knows because she knows the age of consent in every state in the union.
Oh,
See, Michelle heard it. The chicken.
Oh
The
my
Kaleo
God.
say, just like a ninja to hear a chicken mid-conversation.
oh my God.
James said the egg donor and the mother both have to mirror each other's medications and shots. It's a
Oh,
wild process.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that.
yeah. No, thank you. I'm not a big shot person.
I mean,
You are
not those kind of shots. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
Yeah,
you-
Maybe we should clarify. At least not those kind.
$75 a pop
That is
Oh.
for
not
your
worth it.
sperm.
Well, there you go, Michi. $75 a pop. Let's
I
get
have
it going.
$75. Give me
Let's
something I
get it
don't have.
going, Michi.
That's not bad. I mean,
Right?
you're doing it for free.
Right? That's true. You might as well get paid for it.
If I were a dude, I'd be populating this fucking earth.
We could be rich, Michi.
Kendall said Gentry's already bounced on us.
I know.
Gentry and Dandy's podcast. That's where we heard the chicken. He is probably out interviewing right now with.
Oh.
That's all right though. If she's not back next week, she's fired.
She's fired.
So let's go into this thing because this is a show about Generation X for Generation X, and we're all getting pretty old.
Thank you for reminding me, Michi.
I forgot, babe. You are like 9 months older
I
than me.
I am at the 50 point already.
And I should skip this and go, you know what? We're going to come back to this because I already have this other video queued up. And the way our system works, it's a little. So,
What the heck?
so the topic, Tia and I are so much alike the way we think sometimes. I sent her this and I was like, do you think we should like talk about this story? And it was about how white people and black people are different, like when it comes to community. And let's just watch this really quick.
Okay.
And here we go.
And I cooked up those hog maws you like. Today is Naven's birthday.
Gee, Ma. Thanks.
I got you a present.
Gee, Alvara.
I want you to have my Zippo.
God bless us. Everyone.
Naven, darling,
I'm sorry I spoiled the party, Ma.
it's your birthday and it's time you knew. Naven, you're not our natural born child.
I'm not?
But we raised you like you were one of us.
You mean I'm gonna stay this color?
All right.
What in the actual?
Well,
What is that movie? I
The
don't think I've
Jerk.
ever seen
You've
it.
never seen it?
I've never seen The
Doreen.
Jerk.
First of all, I said that's Dave J. When you sent me the clip.
Oh, it's totally Dave J. Oh, it totally is Dave J.
So, and I played that just to set the stage for the video that Tia and I saw, which I am going to share now. I always have an issue with Instagram because they start talking before I'm ready. Sons of bitches. But
Well, you get that going. I just see Ubi put in the chat. What the fuck are we watching?
That's
Ubi,
what I
The
was
Jerk.
asking.
You guys,
That's what I
okay.
was
I have
asking.
to say, my sister and I loved that movie growing up. Like we still quote it to this very day. Like I'm in the phone book, or or all I
was
need is
born a
this
poor-
lamp and this shoe. All I need is a shoe, this lamp. Like we quote it all the time. But we did freaking rewatch it last year, and it does not hold up. I was like appalled. by
It
some of
has
the
not
stuff.
held up.
No, it doesn't.
Jackie disagrees
I need
with
to
you.
watch
You said
it.
great.
I need to watch it.
It
Lord,
is. I mean,
sorry,
yeah.
my mouse is gonna die.
oh no!
I need a drink.
Somebody get him a battery.
So, need some batteries there for your toy,
I have-
Michi?
I have to plug it in. So yes, Ubi is called The Jerk. So let me undo this. and
I'm
then
responsible
restart it.
for every
So this is what started it.
Okay.
And he stopped talking to you.
campfire. And it's 4 blacks and then 4 whites. And we all are starving. And if we don't eat, we're all gonna die. If it's an African American in charge, we're gonna cut it up into 8 pieces. We're gonna, you get one, you get one, you get one, you get one. I said, what would y'all do? And he said, well, if it's me and my family, I'm gonna cut it up into 4 pieces. And I'm gonna give it to my family because it's my job to take care of our family first. And it wasn't malicious. It was, this is what we've been taught to do. We take care of our own, and then after we are good, then we will look out to try to. So it's an overflow mentality, while African Americans, we have a mentality of, hey, I'm my brother's keeper.
Right.
I'm responsible for everyone in the room, even if you don't look like me.
Yeah, no.
And that is essentially a kingdom idea. But for him, that's not a bad thing. For him, it's a responsible thing, a stewardship thing. I am responsible for them, not responsible for you, but I need to make sure they're straight first. But if you look at that mentality and how it's grown over the decades and over the centuries, you can see it play out in business. This is why many of Fortune 500 companies are run by white individuals, because there is this sense of, we're going to take care of our people, our family, our friends. And that is how they've been able to maintain power and then transition it. And I do think we can be so communal that we don't take responsibility for the things we probably need to get it all where it needs to be. Even as a culture, we give it away.
So that's like Dandy not sharing his eggs with us. No, but really, what do you guys think of it? And welcome to the show, Uncle Dandy. What do you guys think about that? Do you think there's any truth in what he said?
There's
or-
100% truth in that. And I'm sorry, Doreen. I'm sorry
No,
we
go-
got to talk
go,
about
please,
your people
please.
in that light. But absolutely there's truth in that, because being from a Hispanic community, we are like the Black community. Everybody, we're making sure everybody's getting fed. You know, like they're making for like a party, you can just pop into any like Mexican neighbor's party and they're like, come on, we have more than enough food.
Yeah.
Or yes, of course, it's always the more the merrier. And it's, yeah, I totally understand his point of view in that, is what I'm going to say. I totally agree.
No, I completely agree as well.
I don't think it's all white people. I think it's a nice chunk of them, because like I think white people who grew up in the South are a lot more sharing than other random white people. And I don't know why that is, but it just seems like the good old boy white people, even though we deal with some good old boy issues, they do seem to be the most, I don't know, the most kind sometimes, or ones that will look out for you.
That's changing.
Is it?
Yeah, I see old, like, which is crazy, right? Because I would say like the majority of like older white people tend to be fall out more on like the racist side, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they tend to be the most generous, like they'll help out, and you know, but I don't see that as much with younger generations here. I live, you know, in the community that I live in. Yeah, people are nice, but it's absolutely, you know, it's really like Caucasian in the area that I like, the community that I live in. And it's very much, we're taking care of our own, then we're taking care of the people that look like us, and then sure, you guys can join afterwards.
Do you think that could be generational though, and not just whitish or whatever, for lack of a better term? Because I mean, I think all kids, pretty much everyone born after 1979 is trash. So
nice, BG.
So I don't think it's a race thing with the newer people. I think it's just that they don't care about anyone but themselves.
I have a question. Would you want me to share my family's food?
If I don't have to eat it, you can give it to anyone.
See, that's a whole nother. I don't think he'd want to eat the food my family prepared.
Ed OG said, I drop whatever I'm doing to help someone out. Uncle Dandy said, I know some very hospitable bigots.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
One of my old bosses out here was a very hospitable bigot. No, I swear to God, I reported her and they did nothing. It was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. Their whole thing was just like, that's how she is. But because I don't know. It was wild, but absolutely.
I mean, everybody after 1979, except for Tia. Tia is an old soul. So her 82.
So she doesn't count?
-4. So she's 1978.
-4.
But everyone else, yeah, trash. Unless it's Rerun. I don't know how Rerun is. So Tia and Rerun are not trash.
Oh my God.
Everyone else and Kaleo's not trash.
You're trying to lose
anyone
our
who's in the chat right now is not trash.
Oh, see, now you're trying to correct yourself.
Just people are becoming more selfish. Absolutely.
Now that I completely agree. I completely agree.
And then especially because we've become so much more isolated as a society, right? You don't have to go outside to talk to people. You don't have to go outside to pick up groceries or food, or like you can totally like lock yourself in at home, get everything you need, and not really have to talk to anybody. So you start, people start getting that like mentality, and that's also a huge driving force. When you seclude yourself that much and you don't have community or are out there trying to find your community. Yeah.
Well, I wish I could seclude myself. I would be like Tom Hanks and Wilson, because I'm sick of people.
Right, with that movie with Sandra Bullock. What was it? where she's like agoraphobe?
I haven't seen that one. It's a white movie.
Yeah. Okay.
I love Sandra Bullock though. And really quick, I had to address something for our anniversary shot. If you look, Tia isn't holding champagne, but there's a random arm over here with the glasses.
Who's that random arm?
I was going to say it was DJ Miles, but the arm is too dark.
It's like a little baby arm.
Unless Gentry like demanded the DJ Miles be dark as well. So,
oh my God.
So yeah, white people do better. Share with us. And Rerun is 46. So yeah, he's good. All the rest of y'all,
all right, Colin.
Yeah, all the rest of y'all trash, except for the people in the chat.
Trash.
So we are getting older, everybody. And there was this thing that Tia sent me about this reporter. She is actually an anchor in Philadelphia who went to party at 9 o'clock in the morning. And we are going to look at a video about this, and then we are going to discuss it. And again, they always start before I'm ready. So I'm just going to do this, and then I'm going to refresh it. That's how we do it in these streets.
Oh, man.
Bam.
Let me tell you, it's 9 a.m. and you'll never guess where I'm headed. Let's do this. It's 9 a.m. It's 9 a.m. We're really going to a club at 9 a.m. It's 9 a.m. My ears are ringing, my hair is
I think we get the idea.
Mm-hmm.
And really quick before you move on, Rerun is saying what I was trying to say, I think. It's definitely a matter of self-preservation. We are in a class war, which is often conflated with race. And while racism does exist, most situations typically revolve around class. Classy trash. That's what those new people are.
Classy trash.
And like Erica said, I think like if you're going to see race attached to it, it's going to be older people. And yeah, I think younger people, they're classist. So
Classiest? Classless.
Classist, like racist. So
okay.
You need to leave.
shit, I hit the wrong button again.
Oh God.
I meant this one.
There we go with the rainbow.
So what do y'all think about this 9 a.m. club thing that we just watched?
You know, I don't think it's a bad idea. Did you see how crowded it was?
I did.
It was crowded. There was like a lot of people there. And I think it's a great idea. I mean, I'm old. I would go at 9 a.m. versus 9 p.m.
I don't think you would though.
Okay,
9
maybe.
a.m. early. I'm sorry. I know we're old. 9 a.m. is still a little early for me.
Yeah.
I was telling Dimitri before we hopped on that they do a day club here every like once a month or every couple months.
Mhm.
And it actually starts at 4 p.m. and ends at 9 p.m.
Okay, see, that would even be better. That would even be better.
9 a.m. to get, it's not the time, it's the having to get that dolled up at 9 a.m.
Yes.
Like, I'm not for that. Like,
okay, that's an
I don't want to
excellent
be
point.
doing makeup and hair and heels and all that bullshit for 9 a.m.
At 9 a.m. That's a very excellent point.
I mean,
That's an excellent point.
when I had on the heels, the hair, the makeup, it was smeared and I was holding the heels in hand and doing the walk of shame at 9 a.m. I was not.
You're saying it wasn't looking pretty.
It was not. A lot of stories, a lot of tales that could be told from those Las Vegas hotels.
Chappie makes a good point because I've done this before too. I've gone to the Bulldog when we lived in Denver to watch soccer at 6 a.m. and we would tie them on. So
see,
but I don't think this is anything new because the way Black people do brunch is pretty much like a club anyway. Because you saw when Gentry went out for Mother's Day and that lady was twerking,
Drinking
And
down those
you don't
mimosas.
want that twerk smoke on your French toast, but that's I guess that's what we do. So it's not a big stretch to.
I mean, but there is also Vegas, where you guys are from. A lot of day clubs.
Mhm.
A lot of day
That's
clubs.
true.
I mean, but then again, you're also just going in your freaking bathing suit, and again, not having to do high heels and hair and all that shit, right? Even though they kind of do
Right,
those girls
right.
out there.
Yeah.
But I used to love day clubs when I lived in Vegas. As a matter of fact, one of the companies that I worked for, the restaurant group, I should say, used to run all the nightclubs and restaurants inside the Palms Casino.
Oh.
And then when
okay.
they opened up that second tower, there was a
Mhm.
restaurant that we had on the 47th floor that had beautiful views of the entire like strip. It was just a gorgeous spot. But they would do a brunch called High Society.
Mm.
So it was
Oh.
they made it look like the Mad Hatter's type of tea party. So there was cakes. It was just they decked it all out.
Mhm.
Absolutely beautiful. They had go-go dancers and all this stuff. Everybody shit faced by 12:30. So
I think somebody else
crazy.
restarted that because I've seen another Mad Hatter brunch.
uh-huh.
No, that was the place. No, you wanted to go for your birthday, then you changed your mind.
Yeah. Yep.
So, and again, like Rerun said, it's a class thing. The high society brunch that leaves. And Erica, how long ago was this when you were going to day clubs? This was a decade
I
ago,
know
right?
she was clubbing in the day.
More than a decade ago. Yeah.
So would you do it now
Would I do it now?
at your
Guys,
advanced age?
I pretend every time that I'm gonna do, like, I'm gonna go clubs, I'm gonna go do this, I'm gonna go do that. I'm not fucking leaving my house. I am not. Even going to that 4 to 5 p.m. one, or 4 to 9 p.m. I forgot why we didn't do it. I was gonna drag Gentry, Marissa, my sister, with me, and I think we did something that week that I was just like, I'm too tired. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. But no, I would not. Not now. I mean, do I brunch? Absolutely. I love to go brunch, but I'm not working at my brunch. I'm just
You're not shaking that ass.
no. But if you look at my Instagram, you would think I'm 20 years old. I'm in here seeing stuff that is happening all over Houston. All these like special DJ sets that they're doing, all these like clubs and raves and all this stuff. And I think no, ma'am, I am not gonna go. Like, stop seeing this.
Oh my god.
I love brunch and I love happy hour. Other than that, I wouldn't have to come out of the house unless absolutely necessary. You kind of have to come out of the house when you're a realtor, but if not for that, I would be in here like Howard Hughes, just locked up and eating Kit Kats and
Especially now when it's over 100 degrees outside.
It's 100 degrees and we have a thunderstorm warning and a flash flood.
Then nobody wants to go out in that.
Yep. So in central Las Vegas, the last time this happened, I saw a guy in a kayak, like just going down the street.
Oh,
close out of this.
Every city just gets wild when natural disasters happen.
Watch out. Especially Vegas.
Yep. So since our best friend Jen Glenn is in here.
Excuse me.
Jesus, coffee white?
I did itchy.
You haven't coughed all day. You never cough.
Coffee.
Where are my notes? Catch the WRSE podcast on Thursday, 9:30 Eastern on YouTube. I noticed Gentry put 9:30 Eastern because she can't get the other times right because she's not great with time zones. 9:30 Eastern. 8:30 Central, 7:30 Mountain. I was just waiting for you to cough. 6:30 Pacific. So please support our guys. They have a QR code as well, and it's right here, but I have to scroll to get to it. Bam.
Oh, look at there, Michi. Look at you go.
Yep. So I left out the part where Gentry said something about shoes. Come and see their love for shoes and movies and all kind of stuff. DC Shy Pie, which I still have. We won a DC Shy Pie, and I made videos.
They were delicious.
And I never posted them. I need an assistant.
Don't we all?
Y'all know Kaleo has an assistant.
Were man,
Hey,
Okay.
sugar baby, where you at? You know it's about that time. If this world were mine, I'll have you freaking me all through the night. If this world were mine, I'll have you hollering up, oh my God. Introduce them to that wop, so good you might need a mop. Mop, 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 mop. Mop, mop. Get your over here. I'm ovulating.
And once again, it's National Egg Day, everybody.
Oh
As Bertha is ovulating.
I mean, Bertha, you are not. Let's
Bertha.
let's go with it. But I have to say that I did not picture Bertha looking like that. That's not the image in my head. I had.
That's not what I would have pictured either.
No.
Erica said, I thought Bertha was black. I was like, that lady is black.
She's
not like Rosa
black.
Parks black.
What, she just old?
She's Kendall B black.
She's Kendall.
Oh my God.
Everybody isn't Gentry or Rep black.
You ain't that black, Michi.
I thought she's gonna be more voluptuous, like a
right, a little
like
bit
more titty,
plump.
more ass. I know,
Well,
right?
Kaleo made the image, so blame him for it. But like,
I just didn't know.
It's just barely black.
I just didn't think Kaleo was gonna be into like frail old white women. Just giving it to an old white frail lady. Like that was just not what I pictured. And
so Kendall, Kendall and Ubi, you see how they're talking about your tribe right now?
I didn't say Ubi and Kendall. I said a frail old white lady. That's what that picture looks like.
The white lady that's the same color as Ubi and Kendall. Let me see if I can connect this because, and we're doing really good on time. We're almost out of here. But since we're on this topic about Erica being a colorist, Erica's going to make us do the brown bag test.
Dang, I get on this show and I become racist.
You become Doreen.
It's easy to do on this show. It's easy.
You're listening to
Hey, that's not it.
With your host.
That's the wrong show.
Get it together, Poppy. Get it together.
It's the one where Chatty said somebody was a. Here it is.
You're sucking Willie Earl dick.
Hey, that's not the one. It has to be this one.
What the heck is going on?
Elmer's glue colored motherfucker. Go to hell.
See?
You Elmer's glue colored motherfucker. Go to hell. You Elmer's.
Hey, now it won't stop. So yeah, shout out to Chatty Passenger.
You had her on repeat.
See, Kendall has beef with you now, Erica. So
No.
Chatty said, where's Bertha's other arthritic hand? Oh, I didn't even notice.
Hey.
We're not gonna listen to the song, but
See?
Oh.
Does not look like a
I
black
say.
lady. Does not.
It slid down a little.
And I like how he's cupping her breast that's so low.
Right, he's cupping. They're a little saggy at that age. So he ain't all right on up there.
Ubi said that's not her tribe. Ubi, that looks like an older version of you. I should have put a bubble, like a text bubble saying, I ain't gonna hold you, but, and then let you go into whatever, and then Kaleo puts the house ninja. All right, let's move on. We are at the Generation X topic of the week, y'all.
Yay!
We're gonna be out of here really
We're gonna be
close
on
to 7.
time for once.
Maybe.
So you guys are saying it's Gentry that throws you guys off track? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah.
That, you know what? Take it as you will. Love you,
So-
Gentry.
Gigi said they just had rain and thunder, so that means in a few hours we'll probably have rain and thunder. They're in Los Angeles, babe. So the more you know. Topic of the week, y'all. These prices.
Oh.
Back when we were growing up, I remember you could get like Hostess cakes like for 45, 50 cents.
Yes.
And y'all, look how mad they have Tia being.
Oh, T is pissed.
I mean, we're all kind of, you're afraid. The rest of us
I
are
look
pissed.
scared.
It's because we're
I
dealing
look
with
scared or something.
You look like
we're
you're about
dealing
to
with
cry, Doreen.
I know. I just look sad. Oh my
we're dealing with
goodness.
racist price gouging, and Doreen's just
I
going
just
with the
sad.
flow with not being a 1% white person. So we got to get you to the 1%, babe. But
Mm-hmm.
these prices are just ridiculous. Like these are the
Oh, look at
ads
the
I remember.
Kmart.
Oh
Oh,
my
that's
God.
Kmart from night. Look at that, 79 cents.
That's
Well,
crazy.
I have a chart.
Oh
Oh,
my God.
oh, look at this.
Gas back then $1.12 a
I
gallon.
remember. Yep.
Gas now in some places $3.89. Minimum wage is what really sucks because it was $4.25 when I was 16 and started working, and after 35 years, it's $7.25.
That don't sound right.
But it is,
No,
baby. Minimum wage is see. That's how
I
great it is
thought
to be
minimum
white.
wage is like $10
You
an hour or something now.
you don't even know what minimum wage is. That's how great it is to be white. Toilet paper, a 12-pack, $5.47 for us growing up, $13 now.
Damn.
The only thing that has gone the other way would be camcorders.
Because you have them on your phone, which is
Ah,
$1,000
there
though,
you
so it
go.
goes back.
That's
But not
probably
only
exactly
that, but
why.
on Amazon, you can get the camcorders from the Chinese companies for like $99. I think we have 2 of them just so we have extra cameras just in case.
Just in
So
case one broke.
I don't understand how we're surviving because with the way these prices are going up, but with wages not going up, it's I don't know. How can it be fixed?
We need to start walking instead of taking our cars and paying for gas.
So we're gonna walk and sweat ourselves out to buy toilet paper that's still $13.
No, there's no more toilet paper use in this house, Michi. Now you just have to wash your ass.
You know what? I'm thinking though, I mean, you're
Get a
joking, but
bidet.
moving off the grid may be the answer. I mean, we have Dandy. He could be our agriculturalist or agriculture specialist. I think that's the only way that it can be fixed if we stop buying stuff. Like what? Target lost like what, $12 billion because the blacks were like, "No, you want to cancel your DEI stuff? Then
Well,
eat this $12 billion."
you know,
So
during COVID, we bought that little butt sprayer thing, and you never hooked it up. Do you know
the
how much money
bidet,
The bidet, yeah.
the butt sprayer? So, do you realize how much money we could have saved on toilet paper if you would have actually hooked that up, Michi?
we're still it's in your bathroom. So
I know, but I
by all
don't know
means,
how to hook that thing up.
la
Bidets do
vie.
cut down on a lot on TP.
See, there you go. Okay, you need to hook that up, Michi.
But I have to agree. So Marissa and I were talking about this last week before our show, and we hopped on. We're just complaining about how expensive everything is, guys. We went to the movies last week. She took her kids, and then my sister, my nephew, my mom, and I. My sister, there was 4 of us in my immediate family, right?
Yeah.
For the 4 of us, we spent like $120
Wow.
and for the freaking refreshments, $120. I'm like, this is
Wow.
shit. Remember when you used to drop me off at dollar, because my mom would drop us off at the dollar movie theater.
Yep.
We would see a bunch of movies back to back while her and my aunt went shopping. So it's like me and my cousins and my sister. And it would give us like a 20 and we'd watch movies, and that was enough she would also make us pack our own Cokes and shit like that. So you'd be like opening that can.
We ain't buying no Cokes.
Having one cough so that you can open the can.
Erica's watching Nacho Libre and he's like
watching Misery while I'm opening my pack of chips from home.
yeah, the people sitting next to Erica like, "Hey man, they have elotes here?" No, they don't.
We were all doing it. At that dollar movie theater, but almost $120, guys. And also that movie wasn't great. So which pissed me off a little more.
What'd you go see?
Mission Impossible.
Oh, that Michi wants to go see that one.
Wait till I don't know. I would have rather watched that at home.
Oh,
We've been watching the other ones leading up to it. But I can't see Mission Impossible before because we haven't seen Sinners yet. So if we don't see Sinners, then we can't see Mission Impossible.
See, and that's what we should have watched. We don't go to the movies a lot because we watch a lot of stuff at home, and also because it just bothers me. Like So the lady sitting next to me while we're watching Mission Impossible was like one of those like, oh, no, oh my God,
She's a little
like
talker.
for everything that I was just like clocker. You know what I mean? Like it was just too much. Like, ma'am, you're not in the comfort of your own home. I know these are recliners. We're all comfortable, but shut
Right.
the fuck up. You know, like that was. So I really like going to see a movie unless it's like a Marvel's movie or a Star Wars movie. I refuse to go to a theater now.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Kaleo, I checked when you said it was available. I don't think it's available until like later in June, maybe a day or two from now. But when I looked last week, it still wasn't available. At least not on our poor people's streaming platform.
Poor
So
people.
We gotta get those what is it called? Those little fire sticks where you can steal all the movies.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I want to get my IPTV back because I could watch any soccer. We had like 8,000 channels, and like 400 of them were porn. Like, where else can you get 400 porn channels?
You're like, score.
Daydreamer.
No, that's a lot of porn. I'm sorry. Like, how much getting it in can you watch?
I know. How much porn do you really need? How many versions of porn do you really need?
It's something for everybody when we have 400 channels. Welcome to the Dreamers from Alaska.
Hey, dreamers.
I hope your trip is going well.
The Dreamers who are going to be my neighbors in Mexico.
Oh,
well, I'm going to be a couple hours down from them. But
okay, well, we were next door to each other on the ship, and then I saw him looking over like, what's the guy's name on Home Improvement? Wilson?
He was like peeking over the fence.
I'm in Chatasca what room he booked. So I booked same building, but a couple down. We don't need to be touching walls.
Somebody, let me see, 657, touching walls. Ubi said, y'all don't have fire sticks? See, this is the queen of the YNs. We don't, I mean, we're 50. We don't need fire sticks. And now.
Uh-huh.
Where the fuck?
Yes.
There it is.
Oh, there's me.
Teacup Customs. You guys, we did Tia's, didn't we?
No.
How did I skip Tia? Jesus Christ. Okay, y'all buy some stuff from Doreen. dcupcustoms.com. Baby.
Yes.
Where did Tia go?
Oh, God. You lost Tia. Did you
Erica
lose
saw
Tia?
it. I just, no. When? Oh, I put her under the outro.
I don't know what's happening.
Me neither. It's Gentry's fault.
Obviously, there's a couple of us that don't know what's happening.
Discover the beauty of handcrafted gifts. Visit Tia's Trinkets today and find the perfect piece that speaks to you. Tia's Trinkets on Instagram. Tia also has QR code.
Oh, look at that.
So yeah, sorry about that, Tia. I've been drinking. I haven't been drinking.
Teacup Customs.
Teacup
Right here.
Customs. Oh yeah, Erica's cup. Her cup runneth over.
Oh, look at
There we go.
there.
Yeah.
I
And
love
they even came with the
that.
little sports clip. I would have been prepared. I didn't think about it. I'm sorry, guys. It came with this nice little top, and then it's got like the little sports clip that came with it. Love
I
it.
have mine.
Oh, look. And there's
So-
me cheese.
Yep.
That on that side. And then there's KP, which the president is screwing up for me. And then there is GRU, which, if you would like to have a character on or in the GRU verse, there is a QR code for it.
Can I have one, Michi?
Of what?
A character in the GRU universe?
You already did. Remember when you attacked the Mexicans?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
How quickly she forgets. How
I know.
quickly.
She's the classist. Yeah. Scan that, send a picture and your bio of what you want your character to be. And again, if I know that it's too far off from the truth, I'm either going to delete it or I'm going to write your bio myself.
Oh, my God.
Oh, and even though she isn't here, she sold us out. Most Thursdays at 12 p.m. Pacific,
Most Thursday.
The Culture with our best friend, Jen Glenn. And that kind of concludes the show. I did want to acknowledge the person who's responsible for all of this, Kendall B, because without Kendall, there would be no us doing this stuff. So thank you, KB. And yeah, if you use Kaleo's code, not for Kindle, for D Cup.
You can get Kendall for a discount of 15%
Kendall
off.
is 15% off.
I was reading Kaleo's thing. He said Sinners is out, so maybe we will see that tonight. And Kendall said Gentry is at home, eating popcorn, watching the whole thing burn.
Probably.
That's why she quit.
She's not watching at home. She doesn't have Wi-Fi.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, God.
She's at the YMCA watching. So I did want to play this video that the Kendall put on YouTube today, because the bees have been going through it a little bit, and hopefully I don't have to refresh this much. But
plan that reunion before you have to. I recently lost 2 people in my life. I got a chance to see one before he passed on. Didn't get a chance to see the other. For one of them, my cousin told me when I saw her and I embraced her, she said, we got to stop meeting like this because we've met too often because of memorial services, because of funerals, because somebody has passed on. So it's something to keep in mind. You have a family member or members, friends, people you haven't contacted in a while. Do that. Start with a text, then maybe a phone call. Hey, imagine that, actually calling somebody. Do a FaceTime, and then maybe get a chance to meet up. If they're local, you've got a good chance to do it. If they're a little further away, save up a few coins and do that. You want to see these people that are meaningful to you in your life. Have that reunion with them before somebody calls you and say you can't have that reunion anymore because they're gone. Do that.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all, that kind of hit me today, because there's this guy, and I've never met him in person, but his name is Dimitri Thompson. He was a really good basketball player, way younger than me. He didn't make the league, but he went to Europe to play for a couple of years. He came back and we had conversations, and he was actually getting into real estate. And I was like, well, little me, if you need help, I'm always here. He was like, I appreciate it, bro. So I went to reach out to him today, and I found out that he died late last year. And he was like 27 years old. So it's
you don't know.
Yeah.
When it's your time, you go.
I'm reaching out to everybody, even people that I hate, so I can be like, hey, I just want you to know that I hate you. So if something happens to him,
I'm going to double down on
I'm thinking
that.
about you, but I still hate you.
if something happens to you tomorrow, then you die knowing that I hate you. I hate your guts. So
that I think it should have come quicker.
I'm sad that I couldn't initiate it.
Oh my God.
But I will be peeing on that grave. There's a lot of people I'm going to be peeing on their graves. I've got a list. I'm like Aria every night.
I think we're going to let Ubi next to close it out. I love funerals. It's a free reunion. Well, minus one person.
Oh my God, Ubi.
And then as far as Erica peeing on graves, Kaleo said, Ubi, gee whiz. Maybe Ubi's going to pee on them too.
Oh my God.
And yes, Gigi, Daydreamer's den mother, who lets us all into all these different groups. And he will like get your calendar going. So if you have appointments or whatever, he will make sure they happen for you. So dag nabbit, everybody. I did. You know what? I'm going to do one more. This entire show has been brought to you by
Mac Bros, potted meat. What the fuck is potted meat?
Please just read the copy.
Mac Bros potted meat. It's not a struggle meal. It's the real.
It's the real deal, just like Three the Hard Way. So thank you again, Erica, for filling in the black seat today.
Yes, thank you, Erica.
Thank you for having me. So much fun. And as a matter of fact, Dimitri is going to be hopping on with me and Marissa on Thursday.
No,
nice.
Yeah.
I am.
I'm like, what?
All right. Well, thank you guys again for hanging out with us. Let's head over to Roland's. Roland has so many black people in his show that I don't know. There's like all the real ninjas in Roland's show.
It's like a family reunion.
It is. So thank you guys again. We love you guys. And
Bye, guys. Love
we will see
y'all.
you later.